President Moon Jae-in says the Korean people want a better democracy. He was speaking Wednesday at the first national ceremony to mark the anniversary of the Busan-Masan Democratic Protests, a movement 40 years ago in which Koreans rose up against authoritarianism. Shin Se-min has the details.
President Moon Jae-in said Koreans want to further advance the nation's democracy, saying they want a better democracy.
사람들이 진정으로 나라의 주인이 되는 민주주의, 국가적 성취가 국민의 생활로 완성되는 민주주의를 향해 국민과 함께 나아가겠습니다.
Attending the first national commemorative event marking the 40th anniversary of the Busan-Masan Democratic Protests, one of the key events in the nation's democratic transformation against military rule under Park Chung-hee administration in 1979, the president said no state agency will be able to reign over the people. He added that government institutions exist for the sake of the people, not for the sake of their organizations. Such comments are seen as a way of expressing the president's stern resolve in reforming the nation's prosecution, which has long been criticized for abusing its excessive authority, again reiterating his promise that such reform will continue despite the resignation of the justice minister earlier this week. The president also pointed to the lack of government-level compensation for those who were victimized during the protests and offered his apology for the human rights violations that occurred. The Busan-Masan Democratic Protests, which broke out in the nation's southern cities, were public movements against the dictatorship of the Park Chung-hee regime, and they helped the nation eventually transform into a democracy. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.